Move, move, move. 2403 North Washington. Black male refusing to stay away from property.
The Dallas Morning News investigates. Undisclosed. A Dallas cop's 5-minute streak of violence.
Don't move! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Dallas police officials fired Officer Christopher Hess 6 years ago after he shot 12 rounds into Genevive Dawes' moving car, killing her. His actions violated multiple policies, led to the first indictment in 43 years of a Dallas officer for an on-duty shooting, and is the subject of an ongoing federal civil rights lawsuit. What the public did not know is that previous opportunities to stop Hess's violence were missed. Before Dawes' death, Hess had faced 10 internal investigations into allegations of brutality. In one case, a dash camera captured Hess beating a man who slipped drugs into his mouth after a traffic stop. The footage begins with officers Hess and Crow idling at a traffic light in Old East Dallas. Here you can see Morris's car passing through the intersection. Seconds later, the officers run the red light to follow him. The officer's written report said they stopped Morris for failing to signal a turn. But you can see Morris's turn signal blinking. Morris pulls over. Officer Crow approaches him first. He asks Morris to put his hands against the car. Officer Hess approaches. The action is blurry, but you can see that Morris brings a hand to his face before he puts his arms on top of his car. The officers said in their report that they saw him slip baggies of drugs into his mouth. Officer Crow grabs Morris's shoulder, pulls him backward, and knees him. Officer Hess twice drives his knee into Morris's side. While the car obscures part of the view, Officer Hess's arm can be seen punching downward 5 times. Officer Hess soon delivers another blow. He yells, "Spit it out." The officers begin to handcuff Morris. Officer Hess pulls his cell phone out of his pocket and answers it. After Hess ends the call, he grabs Morris by the handcuff and drags him farther into the street. Hess yanks Morris's arms straight up in what experts characterized as a torture technique. He digs his knee into Morris's back and holds his arms outstretched for the next 40 seconds.
Echo 134. Echo 124. 34. Let me get a traffic. Get a cover. You get the 4900 block.
Morris squirms. Hess knees him in the back, then delivers 2 punches toward Morris's head and shoulders. Officer Crow walks towards Hess as he lands another punch. Morris cries out. Officer Hess presses his knee into Morris's back, bending him forward, a stress position that experts say can inhibit breathing. Other officers arrive. Officer Hess slams Morris's head into the car. He keeps his knee pressed into Morris's back for another 50 seconds. Officer Hess pulls Morris up and leads him away. Morris's swollen face and black eye are visible in the headlights. The officers disclosed only 2 of the blows in their incident report. The report also said Morris tried to flee. Experts who reviewed the footage for the news said the violence and false statements Hess and his partner Crow made in their report were potential crimes that should have been reviewed by prosecutors. But the Dallas County District Attorney's Office said police did not consult with prosecutors or share the footage with them before the statutory deadline on potential criminal charges ran out. Hess was cleared of misconduct and remained on the force. 8 months later, he killed Genevive Dawes.
Hands on your head, do not fucking move, you understand me? Do not move!